are too. So now we went back to court. Went to court, still fighting to, see my kids and everything. And we live in Michigan, and Michigan is full of women. Michigan is full of women that stand together, and it's like against fathers. So when fathers go to front of the court, they always come out empty-handed. Even if they are responsible, they have a good paying job, they love to see the man paying child support and the woman with the kid. So I'm in court. My baby mama, she's lying. She's lying. She's telling all these false, things that never happened until the Lord shined a light on her eyes. See, my baby mama, she was lying so much that she wasn't, understanding that she was telling, because the lies that she was telling wasn't making sense, wasn't adding up. So she's lying, and the judge trying to figure out certain things because it wasn't adding up. She said this happened today, but the judge like, he was at work this day. Why you keep saying he did it on this day? And then she changing her story. Oh, I don't think it was this. And then it was just a whole bunch of lies and conflict. So now we in court. The judge, she's trying to, my kid's mother some time to get herself together, because she knows that she's lying. She knows she's not being honest. So now my kid's mother, she feeling like, oh, she understand that I'm not truthful. So the judge looking at her like, all right, I'm gonna give you a chance to get yourself together so you can be honest to me. My kid's mother started to try to come up with lies, and she kept playing the game. So now the judge ordered her, tell him where his kid go to school, put him on a pickup registry, and if he call and tell me that you did not put him on a pickup registry or told him where the kids go to school at, she was gonna my kid's mother up. So we leave court. The judge ordered me to pick up my kids from the daycare once I leave court. That was her court order. So I'm on my way to, pick up my kids from the daycare right after court. Here come my crazy baby mama, zooming. And she's coming up the street so fast that she almost literally killed somebody. She tried to beat me to the daycare, for she can tell the daycare that I'm a liar. And that's exactly what she did. So I go to daycare with the court and everything. So I'm on my way to go pick up my kids. Here comes my baby mama flying, jumped on the sidewalk, parked in front of the daycare. Say, oh, he's a liar, he's a liar, he's a liar. The judge, we didn't just get out of court. We didn't just get out of court. He's a liar, he's the stepdad. So now she's telling the daycare that I'm the stepdad when I am the biological father of both her kids. So now she didn't know that the judge gave me her personal number to call just in case she did this again. So now I'm not arguing with her. I'm back and forth with her. So she gets in. So this is how I know women together. She comes to the daycare, jumping on the sidewalk, almost hit a parent and a kid. She jumps on the sidewalk, almost hit a parent and a kid. Comes in the daycare. Why the director of the daycare was taking her side. Like I was lying. Like this is how I know women literally have kids in fucked up situations until they see them on the news dead. This is how fucked up our society with women are. Women are horrible. Like they are horrible when it comes to paying attention to real shit. Because like this woman started to take her side. She was telling her, we didn't just get out of court. I'm lying. I'm a stalker. I'm just trying to, take the kids and run and all this. I'm like, ma'am, I just got out of court. Here's the court order. Here's the DNA test and everything. She like, I don't know. I'm giving you the court order with the judge stamp, got her number on it. So I made it easy for her. I called the judge. Because she didn't know that I had the judge number. So I called the judge. The judge answered. She said, hey, how you doing, Mr. Love? My baby mama, she's back trying to get the kids together for she can take the kids and not give me the, while she keeps saying, he's lying. I'm on the phone with the judge. The judge say, oh, are you at the daycare picking up your kids? The director started to look stupid. Like, yeah. Because they always side with women. So this director of this girl, her name Miss Jefferson, Detroit, Michigan, she's siding with her. And she got the court documents in her hand. My kid's mother is telling her that they are fake. So the judge on the phone now. I'm telling the judge, hi, Judge, we just left your courtroom. You ordered me to pick up my kids. My child's mother is down here. She's lying again. She's telling them that my court order is fake, that I'm the stepfather, and all this stuff. So this is what I'm going through. So the judge, no, he's supposed to be down there picking up his kids right now. He's your biological father. Did he not give you the order that I just gave him? The directors looking dumb. She's like, yeah, he gave it to me. The child's mother said it was fake, that he made it up. So now my baby mama, what she does is she grabs the kids and run out the daycare, throw my kids in the car, then put no seatbelt and zoomed off down 6 miles, almost killing her and the kids because the judge caught her in her lie. So what I did, I went and made a police report. Then I went back down to the court to put in another motion. So now I went back down to the court. The judge told me to put in another motion. Boom, boom. Put in the motion, waiting on the court day. Now, I haven't seen my kids in like months now. I usually used to go to daycare, sit with them, talk to them, chill with them, and stuff like that. But now I haven't seen them. So now, 2-3 months went by, haven't seen my kids at all. Don't know what school they go to. Went back up to the daycare and asked them, do they know what school my kids are at now? They told me they don't know. The court date comes. Get in contact with her. She's not answering the phone. She's not, answering the judge call or anything. So now, I told the judge that day, I said, this is why I tried to get full custody of my kids. And and the judge, she just looked at me. I told her, this is the reason why. I pay child support every month on time. I do what I do. I do the most. I'm buying clothes, shoes, everything. Leaving them on her porch. I'm doing everything that I was supposed to do as a father, and I was getting the burner by the courts. I'm doing everything. I'm taking them new clothes, everything to the daycare, making sure that they have everything they need. At that time, I was working at Myers, and I was working for DPS. So my Myers job was, the reason why I worked at Myers, because I have 2 young kids. See, when you get a job, your job's supposed to work for you. You just don't get a job just because. So when I went and applied for Myers, my whole thing was I can get formula, I can get clothes. So I can work, pay for formula, and buy my kids clothes, diapers, and everything out of Myers. Because I used to have my appreciation card, so I get a discount. So I go put in my numbers, and I get discounts on everything. So the formula, the diapers, and all that, I will stack up on. And I'll be taking it to the daycare. They'd keep the formula and the diapers, but my kids' clothes that I used to drop off at the daycare, my kid's mother would throw it in the trash. She used to throw all the new stuff that I bought them. And the daycare used to call me and say, your kids is here throwing all the clothes that you bought your kids in the garbage. Is it a reason why she's throwing away the new stuff that you just bought them? You hear her on the phone, he's not their dad, he's not their dad. Because she didn't want to take accountability because she lied to this other dude and told him that he was our daughter's father. And since she didn't want to take accountability, when the DNA test came back, it said that I was 100% her father. Actually, it said 9999999.5% that I was her father. She didn't want to take accountability. She told that I made it up and I lied. So this dude, he thinking, oh, this guy weird. Why he want a daughter so bad? Why he can't go make his own daughter? And he thinking I'm just crazy. I'm doing this just to fuck with him and shit because of my kid's mother. She's making him believe these things. She's telling him, oh, he met that paternity test, that's fake. He went to have somebody make him a paternity test. She went so far that she was like saying that the court order that I had from the judge was fake. She was telling this dude everything that I was telling or saying was a lie. So he thinking that I'm just a creep and he threatened me and he gonna kill me and all this stuff because he thinking I'm lying. So now she prolonging it because she don't want to take accountability. She want to keep lying and telling him that I'm. So what I did was I reached out to him on Facebook and I shot him a message and a picture of the DNA test and, the court order and the judge number if he wanted to call the judge to see if it's real. So he's looking at it and he's like, dang, I'm not her father. And then he called my baby mama and he said, why you lie? Why you tell me there was was lying? Why you say that he was just doing this? He was just saying this because he just a creep and he want my daughter. So my baby mama, she just went, I guess she didn't answer him. So now she calls me. And then now she's cussing me out. You ain't shit. Why would you call him? Why would you send him that message? Why would you lie? Why would you telling me that I'm lying and all this shit? Telling me why did I call him and why would I send him them messages and all this? Because she wanted to prolong the lie, to keep this lie going. And I'm like, no, I'm not about to miss out on no more time with my kids. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I will fight for my baby to know who I am. That's what a lot of fathers don't do. They don't fight for their kids, man. They give up. I understand. Everybody not built for this. Everybody not built to fight for their kids. But I am. I'm built to do this shit. So I'm fighting every day for my kids. Till this day, I'm still fighting. But now she's mad, she's upset. Now she's put my tires on flat. She bust out my car window. She motherfucking scraped my car up. Doing all this shit. I'm filing police report after police report. Because I told the truth. So then, I guess, he got so upset after the time went by. He got so upset. So the person that was supposed to be my daughter, be my daughter's father, went over there to check her. Time went by. He goes over there and check her, like, why you lie? You nothing but a lying, and all that. So she got mad and stabbed them. They brought my kids to my doorstep. Her sisters brought my kids to my doorstep. And Lola is in jail for stabbing her baby daddy. So you gotta take the kids. So like a father, I took my kids in. Next day, went down to front to get full custody of my kids because I had my kids and I'm not about to pay child support for me having my kids while she's incarcerated. So that didn't work because now she's in jail. I got my kids. She get out of jail because the dude didn't want to press charges on her. Even though he just got stabbed, he didn't want to press charges on her. So she gets out. And since I'm not the custodial parent, they tell me, you have to give the kids back to her. Because by law, I'm not the custodial parent. So I only have visitation rights. So by law, he's in control. So I had to give my kids back. So now I'm fucked up because now I'm like, damn. She just came and got the kids. I'm just now, getting to know my kids and, spend quality time with them and stuff like that. Building a bond. She come and just don't see him for months. Don't see him for months after that, going on a year. So now I'm working on myself. Stacking money, buying everything for my kids. Christmas go by. I do, every time a Christmas go by, I always take them stuff and put it on her, no matter what. Birthdays come, I'm at the school, taking them cake, ice cream, buying them their favorite things, and taking it to the daycare. Once I found out the new daycare, that's what I was doing. And back then, that's what I was doing. But now I haven't seen them for years because she didn't send them to daycare for about 2 years. They wasn't in daycare. So that all that occurred in 2022. And then in 2024, this is when it stirred back up. Because now she's at the point where my daughter, she's getting older. And she's allowing my daughter to disrespect me. So this one specific time, she dropped my kids off at my job. I'm at work. So I even knew my kids was at my job if I didn't run into them. So my kids at my job. I come downstairs. I'm like, what's going on? Why y'all here? They say, Mama said she tired of us and you gotta get us. I said, what? So I did. So I went to the police station, made a report, because I don't want her to say I kidnapped them. So I go make a police report. Oh, she dropped my kids off at my job. I didn't even know they was there. I'm just documenting. Excuse me, I'm yawning. So I'm documenting everything because at the end of the day, I don't want to say he kidnapped the kids. No, I'm not racist. I'm not racist at all. So why would I be racist? So now she trying to say, you kidnapped the kids. I know I didn't want her to say that I kidnapped the kids. So I go to the police station and I make a report. And I tell them that, yeah, she dropped my kids off at the school I work at, and she left. Could y'all document this for me? They said, okay. They documented it. And then they said, oh, but you cannot have the kids because you don't have any rights. You only have parenting rights. So they said, only way we can make this permanent, if we call her right now and she do not answer, or she answer and say that she's giving you the kids. So the officer calls her and say, okay, you gotta either you gotta come here and pick up the kids because it's not his week and he just have parenting rights, or you can say that the kids are staying with him. Instead of her being like, yeah, the kids can stay with him, she said, I'm on my way. And she came up to the precinct, right on Livernois, in Detroit, Michigan. She comes up to the precinct. And she walks in all disrespectful, rude, don't give a care, full of, just anger. So she gets in. Said, you ain't F. She said, you ain't S. You ain't shit. F you, and all these, just saying all type of rude, disrespectful to me. To the point that she even allowed my daughter to call me a bitch ass nigga in front of the police officers. My daughter, my young daughter, she was only, five at the time? She told my daughter to call me a bitch ass nigga in front of the police. She said, make sure you tell him that he ain't your daddy. So my daughter said, you a bitch ass nigga, you ain't my daddy. This is what she said in front of the police. To the police, come here, little girl. You don't disrespect your daddy like that. And they was about to lock my motherfucking baby mama up. And man, child our kid to be disrespectful towards me in front of the police. That's how I knew she didn't care. Then fast forward. Today, I had got a ticket. I went to go pay my ticket. I had got a I think just a speeding ticket, something. So I went to go try to pay it. So I go to the 30th court to pay this ticket. So now I'm waiting in line. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to pay the ticket. I get to the window. The lady says, "Hey, how you doing? You don't have any tickets on file, but you do have a stalking charge on you." So I said, "What?" So now I'm confused. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, that can't be me, because that's not even in my character. It's not even my forte." So she like, "Yeah, do you know a person by the name of such and such Stafford?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's my kid's mother." And they like, "She put a stalking charge out on you. She said that you was stalking her." And I'm like, "What?" So now I'm like, now I got a court date. So now I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, this happened back in 2022. The same year that all this stuff transpired." Rewind. We find out my daughter is mine. After she done lied to this dude, been taking money from this dude, having this dude buy everything for our daughter for 3.5 years. He been doing this for our daughter. She had to figure out a way to keep me out the picture, for I don't have no dealings with my daughter, even though the judge, told her that I am the father, and she even got the DNA test that proves that I'm the father, and the judge told her that she had to let me be in my daughter, in my child's life. But man, it didn't work. She literally didn't want to do none. She didn't want to do nothing that the judge told her. So she lied to this guy, kept lying to this guy, because she didn't want to take accountability. She didn't want to tell this guy that she lied. She just say, "Oh, I messed up. I thought you was the father," and this. So she did everything in her power to keep me away. So then she said I'm stalking her, because every day I'm going to the daycare because I don't see my kid. Now we figure out, because the judge made her tell me where my kids go to school at. So I figure out where my kids go to school at, and I go up there every day after work. Because my kids will be at the daycare all day until like 12 o'clock at night. 12 o'clock in the morning the next day. So I'll be at the daycare chilling with my kids as soon as I get off of work. I just go to the daycare, sit up there, chill with them, talk to them, hug them, give them food, and do what I do. Because that was my only way I can exercise my parenting time. So everything in her power to keep me away. She even took, she had the audacity to go to the daycare and tell them that I'm the stepdad. She had the audacity to say that I'm lying. She had the audacity to say that my order was fake, my DNA test was fake. She had the audacity to literally look at these people and make them believe that I'm stalking her. I'm like, man, I work for the Board of Education. I have no time. I have no time to do any of that. And I'm like, ma'am, you can look at the cameras. You can see where I'm at 90% of the time. I work from sun up to sundown. When I get off, it's damn near 11 o'clock at night. I have no time. So when she said, I was like, wow. She just don't want me in my daughter's life. So then I found out she told this guy that I made it all up, and then she's still sending my kid with this dude. So dude really believed in her. So now my daughter still goes with this dude till this day because of the lies that she done told. She done pumped lies into my daughter's head. She tells my daughter that I'm not her father, that I'm a liar, don't believe nothing that I say, I'm a creep. She's lying to my daughter. So when my daughter get older, these are the questions she's gonna have to answer. Because what these women don't understand, your kids not getting no younger. They're gonna get older. They're gonna get wiser. They're gonna start thinking for themselves. And once they get to that age where they're gonna start calling you out on your bullshit, it's over. It's over. So at the end of the day, I really don't have to do really nothing, to be truly honest. My daughter and my son, what's gonna happen, eventually they gonna get old and be like, Mama, you a liar. My dad calls me every day. She gonna be like, your dad ain't this, your dad ain't that. And then he gonna be like, I talk to my dad. And then what's she gonna say? Still lie? So, to this day, my daughter go with this guy every day. He's picking her up from school. I don't even get to pick up my daughter from school. I don't even though I have a court order, they believe everything my kid's mother say. These schools, these daycares, they so dumb. And I really stand on that when I say that. If a man bring you court documents with the stamp of approval from the judge, why would you not do your job? Why wouldn't you call the number that's on the top of the document to verify if it's real or fake? Why wouldn't you do your job? Oh, because these are black-owned business. These black-owned businesses, I'm sorry to say, they always want people to support them, but they lazy as fuck. They don't do their job. They don't do their jobs. I'm not gonna say all black-owned, but black-owned daycares, they don't do their job. Bring them a court document, the ghetto-ass baby mama will come in and say them documents fake. Don't listen to that. He ain't the. And you can bring all your court orders, your documents, and everything. You will give it to them. They will side with the baby mama because she enrolled them. And they'll try to make you seem like you crazy, something wrong with you. So now you in a battle with the school, and the people inside the school, because now they thinking you a liar because of things that she's telling. So now you trying to understand, like, dang, I did everything right. I got my court order, I got my DNA test, I'm proving my case, and they not taking none of it in consideration because of what she said. I heard them out. So when are y'all gonna call the number on the document to verify? When are y'all gonna do your job? Oh, it's too much. Or then they be like, support black business, support black businesses, support black businesses. Why? Because what happens in black daycares and businesses, people get too close to people in the business. So people start to forget that it's a business, and then they make it a place of fun, a place where they do what they want to do. I support black businesses. I really do. I really do support black businesses. But I support the ones that stand on business. I support the ones that take real into consideration and know how to peep fake when it presents itself. See, what I notice a lot of the time in this new generation, these